think we have all the companions now. Should probably... Shush.
Normally, my advice on befriending abominations would be don't. In this case, just keep an eye on him.
We're gonna do some of the companion quests, I think. I'm allowed to start early. Not like I'm doing anything else. Hey Tosh, we've been trying to get supplies for the crows in Treviso. The crows were supposed to pick up supplies here in Ravane. You reported in. Okay.
Stop by for a workout?
Oh, she's working out. Okay. We are going to go do these companion quests. Lighthouse, Necropolis. Treviso. That's where I want to go. Let's bring Tash, why not? That seems like fun. Just like fun to bring Tash along on a mission for the crows. Oh, they all have some quests for me. Okay.
There's an interesting...
You may not believe this, but I've learned something about those boorish on Tom that may be useful. Send someone when you can, or come by with Taya. I have some new pieces to show. Mistress Trella, proprietress of Trella Gallery.
Letter there, Rook.
I see that. I'm not saying winter weather can't even grow spot. Coincidence. Okay.
A journal about seeing Venatorian crow meeting spots.
Good to know.
Let's dig around some more.
And we will. In a moment. Looks like we might be in Treviso for a little bit. Fine with that. Do I have a fast travel spot near where I need to go? Not one I've unlocked, I think. That's alright. Probably better to explore some more anyway. Alright, so this one with Lucanus is over this way.
You ever talk to Jacobus? Sorry.
Woo! So, Lucanus, you're an Antivan crow.
Yes, like Rook.
Do all crows have demons in them?
What? No.
It's fine if they do. I'm Rivani. Our seers let spirits possess them for ceremonies.
Well, Antivan crows don't. Spite was put into me by the Venatori.
Oh. That's messed up.
I like Tosh.
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while.
Okay.
The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here. Let's try here.
Okay.
Monster bones? Really?
For Hassan. Think of it as a bribe to stop him from chewing on the alluvium. Treviso. I barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary. And then there was the dragon.
You miss just being here? Without the chaos?
I used to think it would never change. Ah, here.
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
You would know
So
about that
you
stuff.
and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now. Here's the place. Belara mentioned the daily seafood recipe she wants to make.
The demon of Virantium is grocery shopping for the team?
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katerina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me. And I was her favorite. Let's try here.
And even wine glasses. Very fancy.
For Emmerich. He keeps side-eyeing the drinkware and shaking his head when he thinks no one is looking. I once spent 4 hours in the market while Ilario searched for the perfect pair of silk gloves.
4 hours?
Ilario has always been fussy. And he wanted to impress a woman. A good selection. Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
I notice you have expensive taste.
I lived a very comfortable life before.
But you did your own shopping?
I suppose not always. Ah, perfect.
Ground peppers?
Tash said something about wanting more exciting meals. I thought I'd oblige.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
Okay.
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern tooth dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
No, you're welcome. Technically, he didn't buy anything for you, Rook.
Cafe Pietra is just ahead.
That's where we're meeting your cousin? Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
Finally.
Yeah, I did wonder.
I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome.
Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee?
You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart.
Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here. Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
Sure, I'll humor it.
You just described my dream cup of coffee. So, have we done enough Three Crows in a coffee shop chatting about nothing to bore the spies?
Just about. The most persistent one gave up when Lucani started getting all romantic about the roasts.
It's a very good roast. So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
I have a friend who's very good at finding people.
Katerina was first Talon. This is Crow business. We can handle it.
Apparently not. Your lead is no good, cousin.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Zara would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave it to me.
He's got a point, though. If she's got crows working for her,
He's gone.
why not stay near the crows?
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Zara's not going to get Ilario, and she's not getting away with anything she's done. I promise.
Don't promise. But thank you.
Really likes coffee, doesn't he?
Bitter and sweet, you called that blend. Like a kiss goodbye. So, what would a first kiss be?
Honey and lavender cream. Sweet. Intriguing. And you? How would you describe it?
I haven't had enough first kisses to say. There's just never been... well...
In matters of the heart, one must be discerning.
especially in our line of work.
I've always thought that to live truly is to live fully. But even before I was captured, my life was not really my own. So much had been determined for me.
You must have found time for a little trouble along the way. And if you didn't, I can find you some now.
We'll see. You don't know how much trouble I can handle yet. How's your coffee?
Dark, complex, and intriguing. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Rook, I don't think you were talking
Almost.
about the coffee. I see. Hold on. We got some other stuff we can do here.
Have you thought about it?
Our families have always led.
I think that art merchant with information on the Antom lives near here.
Is anyone there? Hello? I've been trapped.
Hello? Are you alright?
Anton fed me up in my own gallery. Then the brutes left to get more reinforcements against a single woman. Would you be a dear and clear away all the refuse by the door?
Anton did this to scare somebody who sells paintings?
Done.
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please.
That does seem a little excessive for one person, I'll agree. So who are you?
My saviors, welcome.
Where'd you get that
Yava said
top?
you had information on the Antom. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to.
Oh? Where's? What where's?
I'm in your debt. Please look around. I hope Dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
What's behind you? There's something over there.
Those Antam villains haven't shown up again, to my relief.
Is that an alluvian?
This Antam will ruin me.
No. This is a secret. Ooh. Something for Lucanus. Cool. Yes, okay. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm leaving now.
Lovely to see you, darling.
It's probably on purpose. I don't think she forgot the button.
Nice market. A lot of good food smells.
Everything here has been charged under moonlight.
Is that right? Sell crystals, do you? Got the crow symbol on it. I'll take it. Crystals, fade touch crystals.
The
Something.
Antam almost shut us down because they don't like magic. But once I explained the vibrational harmonies, they let us stay.
Welcome.
Yeah, let's see what you got. No, I'm good. Thanks, though.
Of course, of course.
All right. We should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antam are stealing pieces of art.
It's what upgrades the caretaker.
Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Works for me.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Busy as anything, but no help to be found anywhere.
The Antam have scared people off, but the crows are after him. You'll see.
The crows are, that's much is true.
How's business?
Can't complain.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here.
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Still don't know why the Antom are bothering with this art stuff.
It cannot be for coin. There are faster ways to fill their coffers.
That merchant said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district. Let's start there.
Come take a look if you like.
I do. You have some mementos. I might be back.
Take. I've never travelled, but when this war is over, I'm going to go everywhere. The Hamantam, as if serving them drinks was a joy. Because our talk was
The Drowned district, huh? That's an interesting name. A lot of rats.
Go close to that camp where the Antom took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
We need to close it! Now's your chance!
I'll do this. Thanks.
End this!
Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antom are doing with it.
Sounds good to me.
Nothing here. Don't see anything. No paints, none of that fancy polish they use on sculptures.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Maybe they broke them.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
Yeah. I can deal with the lack of a stagger, but it does more damage. Oh, I can't pet that kitty cat.
Spy on me all you wish. You will always...
Thank you again for your effort against the dragon. Shame we didn't get the kill.
It's still a danger.
What sounds good today?
And tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with the Antom. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered us some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Antom camp in the center of the city. I'll find you after.
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork. He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So he wasn't robbed. He tricked us.
The note said the Antom are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components.
Magic? What are those fools trying to do in Treviso now?
The note doesn't say what the components are. Okay, we're close to the camp where Antom are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Oh, my bad. I really should move slower when they're talking.
It's those snoops from the market.
You said you won't follow Venatori.
Just kill them.
He exploded.
All right, let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing here.
Sounds good to me. Rarity increase. Oh, I must have wandered out of my... I wandered out of my quest area. My bad. Let's see. It's a rather small... Do not be afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Qun. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful new effects in the Gatlock. More power, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire. But it is not ready. I have gone for burn self. The Venatori and I will find the correct fixtures soon. Alright.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antom are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
What? We gotta stop them. Gatlock's dangerous already.
We must go to Dea and Viago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Thankfully, they're not too far.
I heard crows can strangle a Kunari with their own Darsan.
With their what?
The ropes Kunari wear. You can strangle us with them, but only if they're tied wrong.
Why would we strangle you with your arm ropes? Why wouldn't we just stab you?
Doing it with the Darsam makes it look like an accident.
We're professional assassins. Most of the time, when we kill someone, we want people to know it was us.
Oh, okay. But you could strangle a Kunari with their Darsam if you wanted to.
Of course.
You keep disrupting the Antom. I'll keep you stocked.
Yay! Rank up. Nice. What do you have that's new? What he's wearing is actually... Interesting. It's a crow mask. That's adorable. I gotta see what it looks like. We're gonna buy that.
See you again.
People are energized after seeing that dragon run out of Treviso. They sing the crow's praises more loudly in the streets.
Except in front of the Anton.
Still.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Anton make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antom's first targets.
A missive, huh? Alright, I think I had another quest into the area. Yes. Ew. There. Okay. No, my party's good. Come along. Does this open? No. Okay, it's locked. That sounds good.
Obey and destroy!
Might be. Oh, hello. You have a shield.
That Venatori dropped a note.
To my Venator brother in Treviso. One of our own people was spotted colluding with the Crow. The witnesses were not close enough to see the traitor's identity, but we can assume they're selling secrets to the assassins. Let us find our wayward member and teach them the Venatori are not so lightly abandoned.
A Venatori traitor?
That's weird.
Something's up with the crows and Venatori. The journal belongs to a crow named Chance. We'll look for them around the diamond. Maybe they know what this is about.
I feel like I should take care of that, but I think it outlevels me. We'll come back to that.
From what I hear, your mother is intense.
Yep.
It can be hard, trying to live up to that.
Is your mother like that?
My mother died when I was young. I was raised by my grandmother, Katerina. She was very intense as well.
Right. The Venatori got her. And you're gonna kill the ones that did.
Yes, I am.
Are you Chance Candide? Found your journal. Couldn't help reading something about Venatori.
Ah, you've become embroiled in our local mystery. If you wish to help, let me shed some light. Venatori were spotted lurking in places where the crows conduct confidential business.
What can we do?
It would be a great help if you could search near our dead drops in the flooded district. That's where Venatori were last spotted. Please look for any clues as to what our spies are after.
Okay, sounds easy enough.
Jacobus doesn't say much.
Jacobus just lost his, brother or something. door open? No. It's a chest over there and I can't get to it. Whee! It's behind it. Yeah, it's behind that door. I can't get to it. Which means there's another way over there. I'll find it eventually.
The Anta make demands, friends. But so do the crows.
Is this what you call acting for Treviso? Is this...
Let's go see what's down here. I already gave you some money. I gave you some too. Hi guys. We're back at the docks where I was earlier. The writer of this note has pressed their pen too heavily. I need you to see you again urgently. I dare not say what's about in open words. An unknown cipher.
Wine glasses. People were toasting a deal.
Not a vintage I've seen on any crow table.
Viago wouldn't be caught dead with any wine that wasn't twice as expensive as this.
Go puppy. Oh, he makes little pit bull noises. Wait, why did it lead me into a building? Oh, hey.
The Drowned District has had other names, but none stuck. Antevans love drama.
Hope people in Treviso know how to swim.
Why is this butcher always talking?
Do I need to climb something? Or is there there's like... Ah, here we go. What's up? What do you have?
I recognize you. My grandfather was a tailor for the crows. The Anton killed him, but I am here, and so are you. Treviso will be free.
Uh-huh, that's nice.
Whatever helps in the fight.
Those aren't really like armors, they're whatever.
The crows have been setting people free from the Antom's cages. For now.
Who's this? Find me where we had our first rendezvous. Discretion, always.
Another secret note between a crow and a Venatori.
So the two are working together? Coming through, don't mind me. Ooh. Hold on, shiny first. Secrecy is paramount, as you should know. Meet me here.
That's our third note by these Crow and Venatori spies. Half of these letters are written in a cipher I can't make out. Let's talk to Chance.
Works for me. Yeah. I think it's just because we're in Antiva, so that's where you can find a lot of the stuff.
Chance, we found notes from the Crow and Venatori spies, but parts of them are in code.
Ah, thank you. This may yet help trace their movements. Give me a while to break the cipher on these letters.
Okay. Nice. Alright, looks like we're done with the stuff here. For now. So let's go back to the lighthouse. Somebody else has a quest for me? Ah, Tosh. Oh, what are you doing down here?
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies.
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably?
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh, puzzles.
Ah, but puzzles give you a chance to test your wits, to prove you're smart enough to beat whoever designed it.
Ugh.
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It had these 3 poles with sets of different size rings on 2 of the poles.
And you had to move the rings over to the 3rd pole? And the rings had to be sized right and crap?
Yes. You've seen it?
That thing is Vashadan.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training. But nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
As a crow, I'm not the moral authority here. But if some lords don't think like you...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is, how much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The Lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the Lords a finder's fee.
Interesting. The Lords do all this out of the goodness of their hearts?
We do get paid. Name another job where you get danger pay for killing giant spiders.
Right. For gold and glory.
The Lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The Lords gave her work.
How does the Raveni Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us.
But that was before the Antam invaded Vervain.
And now Ravain sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the pirate armada. It's bigger than Ravain's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
We should do this again. Grab a drink, share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravain later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright, just let me know when.
That's funny. How do you cheat at a puzzle? Something else, Dash? I don't think looking at a guide is cheating.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, we'll go look at that. In a moment. No. Wish I could dye these. Crows have weird colors. It really is just a crow head. That's funny. That's awesome. I like that. I'm not gonna wear that, but that's awesome. Okay. Anybody else want to talk while I'm here? See, his light's on. Kind light's on. So is Nev's. Alright, we'll go talk to them here in a second.
The spirits lament, dweller. The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
Eventually.
Nev, settling back in?
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up. Not the day for it.
Take all the time you need.
Yeah, she's still mad at me. He's honest, even there are requests from me already?
Rook, do you have a minute?
Of course. Something wrong?
Thea wants to meet.
Any day you spend with the 7th Talon is a good day.
She wants to plan Katerina's funeral.
Oh, right.
If you don't mind, I could use some backup. In case Spite gets out of hand.
Let's not keep Taya waiting.
Are you expecting Spite to do something? Why would Spite do something? But yeah, we'll go check that out. You all can't be needy all the time.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What will you do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well...
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Sounds like a fun read. I'm in.
You have to buy it first.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Maybe, but go easy on him. He's still getting the hang of things.
He runs into an ogre, it won't care. It'll eat him for lunch. I didn't mean your lunch.
Too late. You said the magic word. See you around.
Alright, I don't see any other lights on. I think we're good here. Let me double check. I wasn't paying attention to Emmerich room. Oh, you two are hanging out. I'm gonna go see what you two are talking about. I'm nosy. Hi.
I can't believe it. We're meeting after all those letters. It's an honor, Professor Emmerich. What should I call you? I mean, with everything you've done, it feels strange to just call you Emmerich.
Emmerich is fine, please. We're not in a classroom after all.
Far less predictable.
Okay, Emmerich. Right. I might call you Professor Emmerich sometimes.
I wasn't expecting to get, like, you know, a bunch more companion quests. That's fine. Alright, this is Balara, so we'll take her. Let's bring Davrin, why not? Well, I think we're also still in Act 1. That might change in the later parts of the game.
Any more word on who this Morrigan is?
The whole village? Looking to inflict some pain? I have what you need.
Alright, move back.
Good luck. Keep your head out there.
I've sent a team to investigate.
Veil jumpers are in trouble. They could use our help, if we can find them. This map is a good start.
I know I need to go meet Morgan, but I think she's in Benrothus, if I remember right. Besides, the companion quest will probably stop at some point. I'll probably have to get to certain points in the story to get the rest.
I hear you're the one who got that fancy Illuvian up and running.
I did. Well, most of the way. Everyone helped out.
So tell me, how safe is it? Any reason to be worried?
Oh, you shouldn't worry at all.
So it's safe then?
No, just worrying won't help. Whatever happens would be instantaneous.
Uh-huh. That's reassuring.
At least you won't suffer? Valara's so autistic coded.
Watch ahead.
In we go!
Ranged incoming!
I'm paying attention. Well, what's over here?
Careful ahead.
No way out! No way through the rock! Almost closing in darkness, closing in!
Hold on.
Maybe if we found the people the spirit's talking about, that might help.
Trapped! Can't get out! It hurts! It's dark! Please! They didn't know what to do! They didn't want to die! Stop the thoughts! Stop the fears! Quiet, please! Make it quiet!
It's really upset. And if it stays like this, it could turn into a demon, I mean.
Could this spirit sense the agony of the Dalish who recently died in the forest?
Help them! Help me!
Alright, alright.
I can't lose the honor. We need the honor. So dark.
We'll look.
Huh. A giant owl. Must be something to this.
Alright. What do you need, Valara?
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
You picked me!
I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, of course you are. Sorry, sometimes I forget not everyone spends all their time studying ancient elven artifacts. We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the lyrium reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if
We check it every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right, sorry.
Forget it.
Are you okay, Balara?
I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Balara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
Of course.
See you soon.
What was that about? Valara!
So what was that all about?
What was what all about?
That tension, it seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I don't think it's nothing. You don't just snap at somebody for no reason.
Here
Clearly.
we are. The
Hey.
artifact vault. Or one of them, at least.
Valara.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor. Random example.
You fell through a hole in the floor.
Okay, see those two power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing? There should be a couple of replacements, charged ones, in the room. If you grab them, I'll make sure the artifact stays calmed.
Can I grab more than one? Okay, so I can't take more than one.
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great, and the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Was that a possibility?
Always is. And there we go.
So it's calmed now?
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality. Okay, let's keep going.
Sure, sounds good.
Alright, Valara was next.
So it's nice out, at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right?
More crystals? this?
Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
And they're just fine with reality on the verge of collapse in this area. I guess that's why they're called bail jumpers, I suppose.
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
Alright, here's the last one.
Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do, I know.
Yeah, sure, there's bigger problems out there. Doesn't mean this isn't important.
I appreciate that. Okay, one more to go.
So where's the... Oh. Where'd she go? Oh.
Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that. As a veil jumper.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
Alright. Just looking to find 2. There's one over there. Let's go up here. Huh, there's one.
So how do you calm an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but carefully. Some of them like to try and blow up when you do it.
I miss lockpicking. I suppose destroying the lock is just as fun, but... Nothing else in here? Okay. Now then. I think that's too far to jump. Even if I ran. Yeah, and the ladder's in the way anyway. The other crystal's on the other side of that door, though. Hold on, Blair. I'm trying to figure out how to get there. No. Another pathway I missed? No, that room didn't have another exit. I don't think. No. Can't jump because of that ladder. Can I jump down there? Like, or is that too far down? The game will freak out. I don't think that'll take me where I need to go anyway. It's a door. Can I jump down? No. Okay. That does kill me, so I can't do that. There's gotta be another way. Is there... Can I break that door? No. Can I climb it? No. Well, that door's blocked off, actually. What am I missing? Because there's no gap over there, so I can't jump it. Hold on a second. Let me take this. Does this do something over here?
Hey, Rook. What do you need?
Aha!
Never mind.
Found the other crystal?
Great. Slot it in.
Okay, so that wasn't one of the artifact things.
There. Done.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
Yeah, keeping reality from falling apart is important. But other veil jumpers can do this. Why not let them?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
Okay.
Laura, I'm...
My brother.
What?
Back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
It's okay. Well, no, it's not okay. But not because of you. Syrian. That was his name. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notisterthalin, figured it had the answers. Or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
You loved him. They loved the idea of him.
They never knew him. Not really. Didn't know why he did what he did. Syrian, he felt responsible. For our people. For me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan. Hummingbird in Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking. Trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook. Thank you for being here.
Poor Balara. Nope. Okay. Hold on.
Here they come.
Like we're doing this!
Poor Hala. Oh.
You have to move.
Well, hello. Rocks are clasping. And it killed these Hala.
What do we have here? A Hala statuette. They died holding this. And all these Hala corpses. Didn't that spirit say something about Hala?
Hala wander off sometimes. People go looking. And with Arlethan being as strange as it is,
They got caught in an anomaly.
Careful ahead.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Those statues don't look right.
That's not stone. That's wood. I think these were real people.
What happened to them? It's like they were frozen mid-stride.
They're trying to run away from something, going by how they're positioned.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
What's up here? I dreamed that the earth reached out to embrace me. The others say they had the same dream. The keeper cannot stop the change. I can no longer move or feel my feet. She has given me prayers to say, magic to weave. None of it helps.
Arlethan Forest. It's always been strange, but now it's worse.
We saw another one of these corpses earlier. They must be happening all over. And the spirit must have sensed it.
Trouble ahead.
Yep.
In we go!
Ready for follow-up. Not yet.
Bit poison to me.
Good to go. You bet.
Oh. Not sure what that was, but alright.
Good work, everyone.
What, that thing? They have to make that noise. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Nothing up here. Memento. Like the tree's absorbing them. It's kind of creepy. Don't see anything over there.
A broken alluvian over there. No fixing that.
The mirror shows no reflection, only a dark fog. Perhaps magic will reveal more. The others urged me to try. The shadowy things were the faces of my kin. blank eyes staring, but they don't speak. They don't even know their names. I did this. I let the mirror corrupt them. I'm to blame.
He couldn't stop it from corrupting everything around it, including himself.
Oh, I don't like this, Illuvian. It's wrong. If it wasn't already smashed, I'd do it myself.
That's what happened to Tamlin. A similar situation, anyway.
On your guard.
Well, hello.
All right, let's get them.
Hit.
This Aravel has seen better days.
The Dalish caravans use these to move around. I hope no one was hurt.
Trouble nearby.
It's completely burned. That must have been a big fire. And this scorched relic, is this what started the blaze?
I bet that spirit was sensing their last moments.
Oops, still in the water.
Another statue. There's an elf out there somewhere who really likes owls.
This says there's treasure. Is it under the water? Look at later. I can't go in the water, can't swim.
Get ready. Not bad, Rook, for a crow.
Hey, what's that with me? What do you mean for a crow?
Look here.
The storm was coming and we were desperate. It was just a cave, small but comfortable. We all fell asleep around the fire. When we awoke, the entrance was gone. Perhaps it is the trick of the darkness, but the rock seems to have moved with each breath. Closing in with each inhale, I am sick with dread. If anyone finds this, get out. Get out while you can. Let's see.
They came in for shelter and couldn't get out. The spirit probably felt their fear too. So many dead. So many things left behind. I wonder if we could somehow memorialize them. Let's head back to that spirit. Maybe we can ease its distress somehow.
Works for me. Okay, we'll come up here, go talk to the spirit, maybe get it to chillax before it turns into a demon. I know.
Another one of those owl statues.
No way out!
I found those people. You don't have to feel this way anymore.
So much fear before the darkness. Make it quiet. Make it go away.
I don't understand.
I think we need to soothe the spirit somehow. Maybe some kind of reverent gesture?
Perform the right? Oh, a right? Okay. seems... Where am I performing the rite is the question.
Oh, what the heck? Whole forest is weird. Here goes nothing.
Ooh, ooh.
Look at that.
Huh. It wants me to perform a rite, but where am I perform— Oh, hi Hala, sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. I didn't see you there. Thanks, Harding. Oh, hello.
Any ideas what that does?
Laura?
It's ancient Elven, I know that much. Probably tapping into the Fade and drawing from it. Whatever it is, it wasn't here before. Things like this now pop up out of nowhere.
Wait, where do you... Oh, up there? Come on, get up there. How do I get up there? Oh. Oh, okay.
Here goes. DAtV Shiral, Lethalan. You were fighters, scholars, explorers, friends, family, and lovers. We will remember you as you lived, and not as you died. Go in peace. Rest well.
A moment's pain does not undo a lifetime of hope. Thank you.
You feel better now? Okay. Yeah, unlock that. Nice. Oh, I haven't discovered that beacon.
Oh, what a horrible way to go.
Now the plants have turned into monsters?
Everything about the forest is changing. Now even the plants can kill you.
That's creepy.
Another owl.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Look at that.
Did I get a body there before? So I just flew up to owl statues and who with them? Make owl noises and I guess stuff?
We might be able to restore that bridge.
Could be a good shortcut.
In a moment. There's no safe way over there. Alright, hold on. Question is how to restore the bridge. It's probably something on the other side. Is there another way down? It looked like there was something over here. Yeah.
Look at this. I bet it came in handy. You have to hand it to the ancient elves. They loved their statues. Such craftsmanship. Handmade from stone.
Rook.
You can quit now, Rook.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good to know that Rook is a menace.
This Nadas Derthalin spirit you found.
I sure didn't expect that.
What were we saying? I heard about this Nadas Derthalin spirit you found.
I sure didn't expect that.
Be careful. The things that pop out of nowhere usually bite you in the ass.
Like Hassan?
And that beak of his hurts.
Evan, are you telling me that Hassan has bitten you in the butt? Oh wait. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. I need to go over there. How do I get over there? That's where I had gone for Harding's thing. That's the zip line, but... That's what I get for not activating a beacon again.
What do we have here?
Ah. No, I think that has to be there. Okay. Oh, that did not go where I thought it was gonna go. This one lacks power, it looks like. I don't have another crystal, though. Because I could keep passing the one around.
What do you think was going on at the Metis Crossing? With the gods?
It felt like they were trying to flex their muscles. Like they were testing out what they could do. Like the people there were just playthings. Morrigan called it a show of force.
I don't know her, but I'm inclined to agree.
You don't know Morrigan. Well, that's your loss. Look, game, I know where you want me to go, but Rook can't swim. So I don't really know what you want me to do. I keep following that symbol, you keep taking me to spots I can't do anything with. You want me to go back up there? I don't think that's how zip lines work, but we'll go with it. Can I jump down there? Is it gonna end in my death if I jump down there? I'm pretty sure it's gonna end in my death if I jump down there. Okay, never mind. All this red stuff. Oh, it's blight. It's blight stuff. Can't do anything with that right now. Why is there so much blight stuff around here?
Darkspawn. Wait, is that? I think that's Tainor.
No! Damn it! Get
Yep.
clear!
I think he got infected.
Finish them all!
I'm so sorry, Tainor. You didn't deserve this. One more Veil Jumper to find. The tracker, Gus. Let's hope we can still save him. What's that there? By those bushes?
A nug?
A collar? This says... Gus. Wait. The tracker Tainor talked about was a nug. Oros's companion nug. Let's get you home, little one.
Are we heading back now? I know you want me to go that way, but I need to get rid of that blight first. Which I can't do, because it's not all glowy. Did it just let me wet the veil jumper tent? Okay.
I hope Tainor is all right. I haven't seen her in days. That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Tainor in a while either.
I'm sorry. Gus was the only one I could save.
Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you think he understands? I suppose I'll look after him now. Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
Yep. Sorry I couldn't do more. Okay. You think that's enough companion quest for now? Maybe we should go back to story. And we'll see. Let's go back to the lighthouse. Oh no! Lara wants to chat, it looks like. Go see what Lara wants. Oh, she's right up here. Talking to Emmerich.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you. Belara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Belara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
Have you run into anything like it before?
Not at all. The principles are familiar, but the application, the finesse. Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirits. Look to Belara for elven magic expertise.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed.
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all hours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
You don't seem that certain.
Well, when you're in the Fade, there's no sun or moon. So I tend to lose track of time. Just a little bit.
So, you sleep more regularly outside the Fade?
Well, sometimes. Maybe. But we're in Solas's old home. There's so much to learn.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
That knowledge isn't going anywhere. Relax a little, get some rest. You'll feel better and work better.
Right. I'm not great at that. Relaxing, I mean, I think to myself, what if I do it wrong? Then it's 3 hours later and I'm even less relaxed than I was.
Perhaps I can help you.
With what? Relaxing?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises, the ones we show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice, thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
Okay, I am going to relax. Right away. But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
Oh, Belara. Alright, let me see. Nev and Lucanus are chatting. What's Manfred up to? I'm nosy. I gotta go see what all the companions are talking about when they're talking to each other. What's up, Tosh?
Taking a walk?
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
Where was Manfred at? I saw him on the map. Oh, wait. I pet.
Hi there, boy.
Manfred. You were somewhere over here, I think. Oh yeah, there you are. Are they playing rock, paper, scissors? Wait a minute. Did I again? They're playing rock, paper, scissors. Apparently Manfred likes that game. That wants me to go back to Arleth then. Over there. Okay.
Let's get going. I've been thinking. Lancet and Remy used special food to train the griffins. Said it was the fastest way to start a bond.
Right, what'd you call it? Turlum?
That's it. And gingerwort truffles were the griffins' favorite treats. They grow around ruins. We're going to teach Hassan how to find some.
Okay. Where you going, little guy? I think it's a side. It's probably a side. It's probably Davrin's, one of Davrin's companion quests.
How did you end up with the Grey Wardens?
Grew up in a Dalish clan. I'd hear all these stories about things that happened thousands of years ago.
The Dalish do love their history.
Except I wanted to make history. Didn't fit in. Got bored, so I went looking for adventure.
How'd that go over with your clan?
Poorly. They felt like I rejected them.
Did you?
Yeah, I suppose. Clan life wasn't for me. I had to get away.
So then what happened? You're out in the world looking for adventure.
Got my ass kicked. Went broke. I couldn't go crawling back to my clan a failure. Doubt they'd take me back. It forced me to figure out what I was good at. Always had a knack for hunting.
Thank you, Harding.
doing? That's not a truffle. That's a nug. You'll get fleas.
At least he's having fun.
Truth is, purrs when you scratch him. Maybe we can speed things up by helping him. Let's search the bushes. Look around for truffles.
Oh, back up here.
Ow, that was a thorn.
Keep looking.
Nug droppings, yuck.
The nugs pretty much own Arlithan Forest.
There are a lot of them here.
Nope. This is harder than it looks.
It's fleas, isn't it? What'd I tell you?
Actually, I think it's a truffle.
Huh.
Maybe the nugs like truffles. Could Asan know that if you follow them, you might find truffles?
Are you really that smart, boy?
Seems pretty clever to me.
If only you'd be clever enough to listen.
Well, you're still getting to know each other. Remember, Turlum. Remy was probably right. Remember how she said he needed a lighter touch?
If I go soft on him, the world would chew him up.
Let's give you both a chance and see if he can find any more of these.
How?
Find some nugs, see what happens. So how did you go from hunter to slayer of monsters?
Uncle Eldrin. An old elf I knew growing up. When I was a kid, I'd hunt just about anything. Rabbits, deer, fox. Eldrin gave that purpose. Taught me the way of 3 trees. The way of the arrow, way of the bow, way of the wood.
That sounds noble.
Eldrin taught me to hunt the unnatural so the natural can thrive. Be a force for good. Besides, it was either that or starve. Monsters paid good coin.
But why become a Grey Warden? If you were making money on your own...
I didn't leave my clan to get rich. Had to prove it was all worth something. I needed a cause.
There must be easier causes than fighting Darkspawn all your life.
Darkness is a sparring partner. The greater the shadow you confront, the stronger you are for winning.
So you meet one you can't beat?
Haven't yet.
He's pretty confident, I'll give him that. And he can definitely back it up. Who voices Davern? He has a nice voice. I'll have to look that up later. What's funny is like the first time I was in the area, I was picking up all sorts of truffles. Oh, look, a nug. He found all the nugs.
There. I think his son's got something. Why don't you take a look?
He found all the nugs.
I'll be damned. Follow the nugs.
Like I said, he's a clever one.
Might make a tracker out of you yet. Hungry? What? It's gingerwort. Eat it.
Remember, light touch.
I mean, it's dessert fit for a prince. See?
He'll be fine. He just has a strong spirit. Let him grow into it.
Might not have time for that. With Lancet and Remy gone, if something happens to me, he'll have to stand on his own.
So, don't let anything happen to you.
I'm a Grey Warden. Death's around every corner. Not that I don't enjoy punching it squarely in the face.
2 or 3 times, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm. But you can't beat back death forever. Okay, boy. That's enough for one day.
Oh, but he's having fun.
He overeats, and you'll find out how fun Griffin puke is.
Hassan, you heard him. Let's go.
Brooke was like, nope, thank you. All right, hold on. Let me go do one more. Come along.
I have heard that dragon rampaging through Minrathus blighted people.
That's a bad death. Think what could have happened to Treviso if our dragon had not. Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea. This is just too much right now.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're always such a dear. You certainly didn't learn that from Viago.
Dea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous. Fine. To business, then.
What with the
There's a lot to
hesitation in the
plan.
comments?
But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Ilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you, I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andradea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
What's with the hesitation about the ashes?
How are you holding up?
I'll be fine. Better once we kill Zara Renata. It's him I'm worried about.
Hilario can be a handful. But this? The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next, and my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come. I'll get us some drinks, and we can make the arrangements.
It is a little suspicious, I guess. Maybe Ilario has something to do with it?
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Ilario, as usual.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Thea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
That's all we need to do here? Okay. Alright, since I had Nev, we'll go ahead and go back to Docktown. Let's go do a story quest.
What? This can't.
Oh no.
What the heck? They just... This was the shop, right? Uh-oh. Yeah, this was the shop. They attacked the shop?
Where is everyone? What did the Venatori do to the shadow dragons?
What happened? Oh, hello.
Damn it! The shadows certainly didn't invite them in. Look around. If there's some trace or a clue, we need to find it.
Agreed. They didn't know where the place was before. How'd they find it?
A candle hop. They carry messages through the city.
Curious about you, and you of us. Other candle hops find, please?
Is this for us? Strange. It wants us to find more.
Word from Viper. Venatori moving to eliminate us. No one is safe. I'll be waiting in that loading area near the docks. Meet me there.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance.
He was waiting for someone near the market. He might still be there. Killings. This is...
There is no limit to Venatori cruelty.
You don't forget something like this. It sticks with you.
They've just been killing everyone in Minrathus? You okay? Who are you?
A Grey Warden? Are you alright?
You're Rook.
Yes.
I'm Vesta.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs.
Right.
There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn. If they escape into the city...
Just sit tight.
Yeah, I'll take care of your Darkspawn in a second.
Please. If the Archon was really dead, you wouldn't be hearing about it from the Weekly Truth.
That's my point. It's only in the Weekly Truth because they're making sure we don't find out about it.
Who's they, exactly?
How has Minrathus since the dragon attack?
After the dragon attack, after demons swarmed the streets, after the palace shot at everyone, we're having a ball.
Sorry.
Don't get testy.
The crows send their regards. Oh,
Your deaths will definitely serve something.
Please,
come on.
Go on.
After the dragon attack, after demons swarmed the streets, after the palace shot at everyone, we're having a ball.
Sorry.
What for? You didn't attack the city. The shadow dragons are dealing with it. At least, we're trying to. I just worry about Asher. He rests as much as we do.
Minrathus started out better than Treviso. Besides, it's mostly Venatori here, not the Antam. The Antam probably would have done more damage.
Hey, now a dragon! What's happening to this city?
Alright, let's talk to Morgan. Yeah, they attacked
Why did
us.
Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Oh.
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
I guess.
Well, look who it is.
Oh, Inquisitor.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Andaran Atashan.
Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Leliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus. Years later, I had to disband the Inquisition, but I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's vir of us, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marchers have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma...
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Right now, Solus is giving us the information we need to track down the gods.
Yes, he is a vital source of information and advice, just as he was to the Inquisition before. He is the Dread Wolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many alliances do you think he has made and broken?
Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that...
You still care.
Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Interesting. She still cares. It was quite obvious. Can I tell Solus to talk to the Inquisitor?
Dumot's breath.
Is that something I can do? Can I go back to the lighthouse and talk to Solus? Be like, hey, I talked to your ex-girlfriend. Would he have a reaction? I wonder what he would say.
More executions?
Well, I'm curious. I feel like, I mean, unless he can watch what we're doing through the fade somehow, we are connected to him. Maybe he can watch what we're doing. No, because he's always asking for an update. So maybe he can't.
There!
Oh, hello. Hey, I was thinking about something important here. I don't have time for you.
We die for the gods.
Hey, I want answers. He broke my Inquisitor's heart. I feel like he should know.
Eye on me. Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
That's not...
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
Well, if you do want coffee, let me know.
That's cute. I don't know. I feel like the next time I talk to Solus, there should be an option to be like, hey, I met the Inquisitor. At least the mirror's still in one piece. Right, like, it's totally his fault that he's an ex, like, totally. Alright, since we're gonna go talk to wardens, we're gonna bring Davrin. And... yeah, I'm bringing you. Lucanus, you're just stuck in the party until I can't take you somewhere. That is your fate for being the one I'm romancing. You come with me everywhere.
Lucanus, if you lose control of Spite, I'll have to put you both down. No hard feelings.
Good. But you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
Tosh will have my back. You can't handle both of us.
I once killed half a dozen Venatori while stuck inside an elevator. I'll take my chances.
Look, I know Tosh can breathe fire, and you are a monster hunter and a Grey Warden Davern, but the crows are more than just assassins.
Rook, welcome to the Hossberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
creepy.
Foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfells. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hossberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
Damn it. I said things were different.
We know.
We're trying to prove the same thing.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Become a warden. Hear the blight. And people assume crow initiations are intense.
I assume they were murderers.
I walked into that. So what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far for Morlaix? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Samples. That's going to be... gross. That's probably the best word for it.
I'll give you something to contain the blight. And watch for Darkspawn out there.
Right. Darkspawn. Can't forget them.
Good luck.
Yeah, Northern Thetis is more advanced in terms of technology than the Southern Thetis is. After all, Menroth is a giant floating thing.
Hello there.
Hello. You have a very sweet voice. No. No. Ooh, a gift. Thanks.
All right. Let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can...
You've been to the farmlands? There's a family. Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the Blight. The Blight. Before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Only an echo. You know, I bet a great writing exercise is writing in the mindset of writing for an RPG.
Lavendel Village. Whatever happened here looks like Demetta's Crossing.
It's still standing, and I'll fight to keep it that way.
Are you all right?
I'm not.
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than Blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared. Could the Blight awaken a curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
I said, I wonder. I said, I bet if you.
Surprised if damage from the Blight stirred something up.
Whether it's a curse or a darkspawn nest, Lavendel's better off without it.
I said, writing for like an RPG is probably a good writing exercise.
There. That's our Blight boil. Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Knowing how Antoine experiments. Yes. On your guard.
Time to work!
Because like, you'd have to write the same thing different times with differences to it based on like a character's race or a faction or even job in some cases. Right, but I imagine it's a good exercise.
Got the sample.
Mierda.
Darkspawn, don't drop your guard.
I wonder what the level cap is in this game. No, I had that.
Everyone all right?
I've had some practice at this.
And that's why I brought you. I wonder if I should try dialogue flowcharts. I bet that'd be fun.
There, another champion. Got it.
The Mera's crossing. Now this. If this is a window into what the gods can do with a blight.
I've never seen a surge like this.
Interesting.
Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for?
Be ready.
This was farmland.
people used to live here.
The Blight took it recently.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Look, are you looking for an excuse to fire that thing?
Maybe. I can't go that far.
Everyone all right?
Oh, hello.
An ogre.
I think it sensed us attacking the boils. It's not happy.
We need to stop it.
Hassan!
It's down.
They may have used to be farmland, but they're not going to be able to use this land anymore. The darkspawn blood would have blighted the ground.
And another sample.
I think we've got enough.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evka and Antoine.
Oh yeah, I had another quest out here. Hold on, let's investigate this area a little bit more. Gross. Hate the pulsing
Here they
sound
come.
effects. Oh god.
Let's finish this!
Where does that connect? In there? Can I shoot it through the ground? No. Okay. Where does this connect? Over there? Meeting a friend out by the well. Knocked upstairs, but Mom said she's not feeling well. I'll be home for supper. Fields, I'll get started.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
Oh, well. Damn it. Where's this one connect to? Gross. God, that's so gross. pulsing sound. Ugh. Came up here, I need to think without it watching through his eyes. Can it do that? He's down the field, says the blight is coming. All the wild things, but he's ready. He just needs to keep digging. Ursa came by later, but something in what she said has it taken her too. The door's locked from the outside now. When did that happen? I can hear water dripping. I won't get out in time.
They knew the blight was coming, but how? And what went wrong after?
These are all excellent questions. Let me get out of this house with making pulsing sounds. I think the blight knew they were coming? Nope. Hold on. There's something else. I see you.
Get ready.
By the well.
Time to fight.
An echo always answers back. It always listens too. As things are clearing the boards, it's making sure I'm ready. Nothing has to change. The days won't have to change. Dad will be in the fields, Mom will be better. Her voice is in the well now too. We just need everything ready before the blight comes. It was right about the dead birds. It's right about this too.
Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It offered a way out, then kept them in place. Was it all a game?
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. He was sealed away once. Whatever's down there, whatever you did to those people, I won't let you do it again. We're sealing the well. Sealing. It's done. No more echo. For now.
Creepy. Okay, I think we're done here. I'll go back and talk to them in a minute.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two Rain, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First Warden,
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
Until you listen, I'll be here.
Not helping.
I don't care.
Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. She's telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine, but you've had more than one snake in your ear.
No one here wants blight to spread. We can work together.
You're in no place to make offers. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
It's my fault you're in trouble.
He's never really liked us.
So much for convincing the wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
Alright. Did he know we were there? How'd that guy know we were there?
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgar'nan had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Probably the wardens. They are the only thing that can fight the blight.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
He finally agrees to meet for a report, then he all but calls you a liar.
I think you were included in that.
Thanks.
To the lighthouse. Can I talk to Solus yet? I still want to tell Solus I met the Inquisitor.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus, see if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
So I can talk to Solus. Can I tell him about the Inquisitor? Probably not. It's probably not gonna let me tell him about the Inquisitor. From Verica Person Harding spoke and continued to speak highly of you. However, the great vote of confidence came from Morgan. She's always had a knack for spotting those who maybe should, even if they don't know it yet. So it was. The latest winter faction of the nobility has made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal force of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. Antom corsairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. But I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I shared this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north, and I'll make sure that the south handles itself. And when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First round's on me, the Inquisitor. Tell him he's a bad boyfriend. Does he still count as a boyfriend? Pretty sure he broke up with Llewellyn.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the Blighted Dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
I've gotten a few of them to come around.
A few of them?
We've even got a Grey Warden on the team now. Davrin.
But the Grey Wardens as a whole still do not trust you yet, as I feared.
We're making progress.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said that nobody else was doing it. That sufficed for me, but you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the First Warden.
Or remove him.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the Wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanurus once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon? One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the First Warden.
If not that, then what?
Whatever it takes.
Easily said, but it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanurus.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanurus as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanurus until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
So it's like the whole thing with Carisians.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganan is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Mithor not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Damn. Tell me what you really think of the guy.
He is cruelty and arrogance personified. All of the Evanuris were flawed, but he made all of them worse. By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrul, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
The old stories of the Deventer gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that, if they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanuris bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Darn it, I want to tell you about the Inquisitor. I guess the warden situation's more important.
You cannot do this, Elganan. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
So he was loyal to Mythal. I knew they were friends or something like that.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right, what else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgernon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgernon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgernon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Was that the one we got from the Inquisitor? So that's what these are. Do I have any more wolf things? I think I only had the one. Huh. Is the painting still— oh, it is still there, so I can just come look at it. Poor Solus. This seems like a good stopping point, though. So we'll stop here for tonight. And then we'll do some more tomorrow. Might go ahead and jump to the Grey Warden thing and then go back to companion quests. We'll see.